Hey everyone, welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. Now in today's video, we're going to be going over the three things that we go over on the channel each and every single day. And those three things include, what are all the collection sets and their current cycles? We're going to go over all the daily challenges so that you guys can try to make a little extra gold. And then we're also going to go over Madame Nazar's location. But if you guys are enjoying these types of videos and want to continue seeing these types of videos, then make sure that you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. Also, make sure that you guys are sharing these videos with everyone that you know and everywhere that you possibly can, because as the channel does grow, eventually I do want to be able to have some giveaways here on the channel, so that would really help me out a lot, and making sure that you guys watch these videos in their entirety would help me grow as well. But anyway, let's go ahead and get right into it. We're going to start with the daily collection sets and their current cycles. Now, this is one of the best ways of actually earning money. I know that there's been a few questions about that recently again, but these basically are sets. You do have to be a collector role or have the collector role in order to participate in these, but there's a couple sets that you guys can collect prior to being able to sell them. So that way, when you do become a collector, you can actually sell them quite a bit, and we're going to get into those in just a little bit. But in order to go after the first sets that I'm going to go over, you do need to be a collector, and you do have to have the field shovel and or the metal detector in order to collect them. And that's going to be the fossils, which will be a part of cycle number 4, the loss of jewelry at cycle number 5, the arrowheads at cycle number 4, the family heirlooms at cycle number 1, and then the coins at cycle number 2. Like I mentioned earlier, the next 4 sets I'm about to go over, you don't even need to be a collector at all in order to collect them, but you do need to be a collector in order to sell them. So get that collector bag as soon as you possibly can. If you guys want to make money, this is by far the best way of going about doing it. So American Wildflowers, there's 3 sets every single day. That's going to be a part of cycle number 2. Tarot cards will be a part of cycle number 5. The antique alcohol bottles will be a part of cycle number 1. And then the bird eggs a part of cycle number 3. Alright, now the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to go over the list mode of the daily challenges, and I do know what 2 of them already are because they popped up for me already, so we're going to go over and them right now. So we got a distance of 5280 ran, a distance of 5280 traveled by mount, 1 hairstyle updated, 1 helped someone in need, 2 iguanas skinned, 3 player kills with a repeater in free roam events, 3 pronghorn skinned. The bounty hunter role, we got 2 bounties completed with at least 1 other posse member, 3 bounty targets lassoed from horseback, and then 2 bounties taken down with bolas. The trader role, we got 3 donated deadly predator carcasses or skins, and I just got disconnected. Awesome. We got 3 donated deadly predator carcasses or skins, 20 donations to crypts, 2 resupply missions completed. The collector role, we have 3 arrowheads found, 3 coins found, and then 3 collectibles sold to Madame Nazar. 1 moonshine, special moonshine recipe completed, a distance of 4827 by moonshine wagon traveled while on a mission. 3 moonshine bootlegger missions completed. We got 7 crafted or cooked at a wilderness camp, 3 desert animal samples taken, and then don't kill any animal for 24 game hours. All right, so let's go ahead and break these down for you guys. So these 2 are pretty self-explanatory, and they are a little bit differently because when I got kicked out, it basically reset me back here in Limpany, so that's a kind of a little bit of a bummer, but these 2 should be pretty easy. You just have to run, and then obviously you travel anywhere on your horse. Obviously, traveling on your horse will be a little bit easier just because you can actually put it in cinematic mode and go wherever you want. Hairstyle updated, go to any one of the barbers. There's one in Valentine, Blackwater, and Saint Denis in order to update your hair. And then we got help someone in need. I'm going to show you guys kind of my go-to spot for these, and it's actually going to be over in the Blue Water Marsh area. Number 1, you can usually find one that's usually kind of just chilling right here. Go a little bit further, there's another one usually right about here, and there's also another one right about here. So that's kind of a nice, you know, pretty close for 3 of them right there that hopefully you can try to find. I'm not a big fan of finding these ones personally. I don't really go after those a lot because 1, they don't pay worth diddly, and now that gold is paying out very little nowadays, it doesn't really interest me at all. 2 iguanas skinned. Iguanas can be found in a couple different locations. Number 1, you can actually find them on the islands right here by roads if you really want to go out there. You guys will find green iguanas there. Otherwise, if you head more down towards west of Armadillo in the New Austin area, pretty much anywhere down here, you guys will find regular iguanas. that you guys can go ahead and kill. And let's see, we got 3-player kills with a repeater in free roam event. So I guess the best ones are going to be Dispatch Rider, Railroad Baron, or Cold Dead Hands. Those are going to be by far the best opportunities for using a repeater. And then we got 3 Pronghorn Skin. If you want to go after the desert pronghorns, like the Baja ones, you can go down to the New Austin area. Otherwise, you can find pronghorns like deer pretty much everywhere else. So just kind of keep your eyes open for them. However, if you're going to focus on the not killing any game animals for 24 hours, for 24 game hours, then make sure that you either do this first or do this after that. It's kind of up to you guys how you want to do that. The bounty hunter role, we got 2 bounties completed with at least 1 other posse member. You do have to do this with 1 other person in your posse or their posse, doesn't matter which one. And then just get 2 of them completed. Then you have to get 3 bounty targets lassoed from horseback as long as you stay on horseback. And then you have to take down 2 targets with bolas. So I guess what I would do is do this with another person, go after 3 bounty targets, and then you can lasso them, let them get up, let your friend get it, or whoever's in your posse, and then you take down the guy with bolas, hog tie them so you can get your bolas back, and then they can take it down with bolas, and then you guys can just help each other out and get those 3 completed if you guys want to do that way. The trader role, we had 3 deadly predator carcasses or skins donated. I recommend setting up your camp down in the Blue Water Marsh or NWA area over by Saint Denis, just because there's alligators everywhere. And the bad thing about this is if you're going to do the don't kill any animals for 24 game hours, and again, you either have to do this before or afterwards. And then we got a total of 20 donations to crypts. I like to go after any type of feather because they're the easiest to go ahead and donate a lot of them. Pretty much if it flies, it dies because you're going to get flight feathers, and then whatever specific type of bird that you're killing, you're going to get that type of feather as well. And then we got 2 resupply missions completed. Doing 2 resupply missions will take about 45 minutes, maybe a little bit longer depending, because there is a cooldown between each of them, and then you have a 5 to 10 minute resupply mission itself that you have to participate in. The collector role, we got 3 arrowheads found. Again, arrowheads will be a part of cycle, will be a part of cycle number 4. We have the coins, which will be a part of cycle number 2. And then we have 3 collectibles sold directly to Madame Nazar. Does not matter which 3 you guys sell, but Madame Nazar is actually going to be up in the exact same spot that she was yesterday, up in the Grizzlies East, over by O'Crea's Run, making Emerald Station the fast travel destination of choice to get up to Madame Nazar's location. But if you have the Moonshine Shack here in New Hanover, technically that's going to be a little bit closer if you guys decide to fast travel. All right, moving on to the next one. We got 1 special moonshine recipe completed. You're looking at the Creek Plum, Margarita Flower, or the Caribbean Rum, the drink. Any of those 3 will work in order to get that special moonshine. We got a distance 4827 by Moonshine Wagon traveled on a mission. This is almost going to be equivalent to 2 deliveries unless you take your time and do a little bit of extra whatnot on your wagon, which I guess I don't really recommend because you have the chance of kind of breaking some of your bottles, but it's completely up to you guys what way you guys would prefer to do it. And then we got 3 Moonshine Bootlegger missions completed. You can either do these directly through Maggie, or you can find these naturally throughout the world. Either one will work just fine. And then last but not least, we got the naturalist role. So we got 7 crafted or cooked at a wilderness camp. So you guys can just, if you guys own the wilderness camp, it's pretty easy to just do a couple of the ammo. So you can craft like explosive rounds or split tip or whatever you really want to do. That's an easy way to do that. Don't kill any animals for 24 game hours. That's pretty self-explanatory. You guys can get the samples. That's no problem. So if you want to go after the desert animal samples while you're waiting for this one to get completed, by all means, go ahead and do that. But that is everything done, gone over, and covered. If you guys do have any questions regarding anything that we went over, whether it be Madame Nazar's location, all the daily collection sets and their current cycles, or even the daily challenges, by all means, leave a comment because I'd love to be able to help you guys out if I possibly can. But if you guys are interested at all in Cyberpunk 2077, I'm doing a lot of stuff over there. I find the game very fascinating, and to me it's a lot of fun and very enjoyable. I know that there's been a lot of people that have been experiencing a lot of problems with it lately, and I can't apologize for that because it's not really my fault. But unfortunately, I do have to say I apologize because it's a great game, and you're kind of missing out if you can't quite experience it the way that you want to be able to experience it, because it is a good game overall. So if you guys are looking at some of those guides, make sure that you guys check those things out. But anyway, that is all the time that I have for today's episode. If you guys did enjoy it or found it helpful in any way, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.